This chapter is packed with lore, hidden secrets, and shocking details that change everything we thought we knew. Some of these clues were right in front of us the whole time, and trust me, you probably missed them. But don't worry, I've got you covered. Stick around because we're diving into 10 mind-blowing things you completely missed in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Number 1. Huggy's return was foreshadowed all along. Chapter 4 hit us with a huge surprise. Huggy Wuggy is back! But here's the thing. If you were paying attention, the game was dropping hints about this the entire time. Remember the old rule, if you don't see a body, assume they're still alive. Well, in Chapter 2, we saw his fur and blood smeared on a wall, hinting that Huggy survived his fall. And now in Chapter 4, we saw another Huggy cut out just moments before the reveal. That wasn't an accident. The developers were teasing us the whole time. And that's not all. In Safe Haven, we find a Hangman game on the wall. The missing letters? They spell H-U-G-G-Y. That's right. Huggy's return was staring us in the face the whole time. But there's something even darker. Huggy came back, but he's not the same. He's damaged, more aggressive than ever. A smaller Huggy toy we find in the labs even has a missing hand, which now seems like foreshadowing for Huggy's own injuries from the fall. And here's a chilling parallel. Huggy lost his left arm trying to kill us, while Kissy Missy lost her right arm trying to save us. Number 2, the tragic story of Riley. We meet a new character in this chapter. Riley. And her story? Absolutely heartbreaking. She was an orphan brought into Playtime Co.'s Playcare program, but she never truly fit in. Unlike the other kids who had been there for years, Riley still remembered her parents. She longed to be adopted, but instead she was chosen for something much darker. If you remember Chapter 3, being chosen meant being turned into a toy. And here's the terrifying truth. Most of these experiments failed. Riley was one of them. We find her remains locked in a cell holding the key to the train. The disturbing part? It looks like she swallowed the key before she died. Was it to keep it hidden? Or was she so desperate from starvation that she tried to eat it? Either way, her fate was sealed. But here's the twist, you probably missed it, but Riley might have been the failed prototype of Kissy Missy. Her fur? The same shade as Kissy's. Her experiment number? 1171, right between Huggy, 1170, and Kissy, 1172. Playtime Co. failed with Riley, and then tried again with Kissy. Number 3, the strange case of the lemon. Okay, this one's weird, but every chapter of Poppy Playtime has included a random lemon, and Chapter 4 is no different. This time, we find a drawing of a lemon on a wall in Safe Haven, and another one hidden in the prison area. It might just be a fun Easter egg, or it could mean something much bigger. Some fans think it's a reference to Portal 2 or Bioshock, both of which heavily influenced Poppy Playtime. But here's a freaky detail. If you pick up the lemon and hold it under the effects of the red smoke, its mouth starts moving. Why is the lemon alive? What does it mean? Let me know what you think in the comments. Number 4. The secret voices in the red smoke. Remember the red smoke from Chapter 3? It was used to put the orphans to sleep, but in some cases it caused hallucinations. And in Chapter 4, we experience it again. While under its effects, listen closely. You'll hear voices. One of them says, "I've had it with this place. I'm out of here. I'm not afraid of you anymore."
You have it.
This is huge.
The Omni-Hand.
Since we're hallucinating this, it must be from our own memories. It could be proof that we tried to escape Playtime Co. before
No idea what this
and
means.
failed.
It's everything.
Number 5. Poppy's true identity confirmed. For years, fans have theorized that Poppy is the daughter of Elliot Ludwig, the founder of Playtime Co. And now, we finally have confirmation.
Wait, anyway.
In a hidden red VHS tape, Poppy directly mentions missing her father. That's it. Game over. Theory confirmed. Poppy is Ludwig's daughter. Number 6. The Doctor's Secret Room. There's a hidden room in Chapter 4, and if you missed it, you missed some of the biggest lore in the game. Inside, we find notes, a radio, and a VHS tape, all revealing the twisted mind of Dr. Harley Sawyer. He saw the orphans as nothing more than test subjects. He even says he was willing to sacrifice thousands of children for his research. But that's not the worst part. The VHS tape reveals a conversation between Sawyer and the prototype. The two talk like colleagues, but with deep distrust. And what are they discussing? A secret that could change everything. Number 7. The Cycles of Playtime Company. Chapter 4 repeatedly hints at cycles, history repeating itself. The toys hurt the staff, so the staff hurt the toys, who then hurt the staff again. Huggy and Kissy's experiments were repeated until they got it right. The entire orphanage program was built on the idea of second chances. And here's where it gets dark. What if we are part of that cycle? At the end of Chapter 3, Poppy said we were too perfect to lose. What if she and the prototype want to use our body for something? Number 8. The Mysterious Fate of Captain AJ. Near the beginning of the game, we see a pile of dead security guards, all seemingly caught in a last stand against the toys. But if you look closely, you'll notice something strange. They all have name badges. One of these names stands out, Captain AJ. This might just seem like a random name, but fans quickly connected it to a mysterious character from another story. A ghostly tale about a captain who made a fateful deal. In that story, Captain AJ is tricked into drinking a cursed concoction that allows a sinister force to take over his body. Sound familiar? This could be foreshadowing what happens to us in Chapter 5. At the end of Chapter 3, Poppy said we were too perfect to lose. What if she, or worse, the prototype, is planning to use our body as a vessel? The parallels between Captain AJ's fate and our protagonist's journey are too strong to ignore. Number 9. The prototype is always watching. Throughout Chapter 4, the prototype keeps proving that he's in complete control. But one hidden clue confirms just how powerful he truly is. During a tense moment in the game, we hear Eddie Monroe's voice echoing, "Try to land on your feet." It's a chilling detail, because this was likely the last thing Eddie said before pushing a worker to his death. But here's the real question. How does the prototype know about this? There are two terrifying possibilities. 1. The prototype was there when it happened, meaning he's been watching long before we thought. 2. The prototype can see into people's memories. If that's true, then he knows everything about us. Either way, this changes everything. Number 10. The Missing Experiment. Who is 10? 06 really. We've known for a while that Experiment 1006, aka the prototype, is the mastermind behind the chaos in Playtime Co. But there's a huge mystery still left unsolved. Who was 1006 before he became the prototype? The game has hinted that all of the experiments were once human, so if 1006 was originally a person, then he must have been someone important. One of the best theories? 1006 is actually Elliot Ludwig himself. Think about it. Poppy directly calls Elliot her father in the red VHS tape. The prototype is the only experiment with extreme intelligence. The prototype has been searching for a breakthrough, as if he's trying to fix a mistake he made. If 1006 really is Elliot, then that means Playtime Co.'s founder has been lurking in the shadows this entire time. And if that's the case, what does he really want? Whatever the truth is, we'll likely find out in Chapter 5. And there you have it. 10 insane secrets hidden in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. What do you think? Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments. And if you don't want to miss even more hidden details and theories, make sure to subscribe in the next Johnny Hard video, and remember to stay hard.